Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of DB Cars, and today's episode I'll be reviewing TribeCar Toyota Corolla Altis 11th generation. So let's dive straight to this video right now. Alright then, so here is guys the 11th generation Toyota Corolla Altis from TribeCar itself. So let me just run through you the damages for this car if there's any. So far the only damages that I spotted is this minor dent on this car itself, which is on the driver's side door, which you guys can see this. Some small dents right here itself, as well as there's one more dent here as well itself. Moving towards the back car, there's no obvious damage that you can see from it. Tires look so far still okay condition wise. The back, unfortunately, I can't really see through much, but looking from the condition of it, it is also quite well looked after itself. So that's a very plus side. One thing to note is this is the 11th generation Altis, so this basically comes after the 10th generation Altis itself. So if you guys want to check out my review for the 10th generation Altis itself, you can always, I will leave it at the end of the video itself, as well as I will also maybe put an eye somewhere around here or at the end of towards the end of the video itself, where you guys can check out my review for the 9th, 10th and 12th generation Altis if you guys are curious about it itself. Because I think TribeCar has all 4 generations of the Altis itself, 9, 10, 11, 12 in their fleet itself. So yeah, do check out itself, maybe in the eye somewhere there. So yeah, but other than that, overall condition still look absolutely superb itself, and which saying for this car that's almost like has 160,000 kilometers under its belt itself. So yeah, if there's anyone wondering the gas tank on the left hand side, to access it, I think you got to put a lever in at the driver's side to access it. So yeah, let me just show you guys the trunk of the car, right? The 11th gen Altis trunk space. So unfortunately, no wait, there's a button right down below here itself, which you guys can press it, yeah, right here itself. But I think like it need the traditional key fob to unlock it itself, so I have to do that. So this is how the key fob look like. Unfortunately, it's not the push start button to turn on the car itself, the old traditional key fob which you got lock, unlock and trunk. So I have to press on it, it should open up just like that itself. So yeah, that's a good thing. So one trunk unlock, this is how the trunk space look like. I will put something right here in the screen itself to adjust this, how much liter of trunk space it has. So that's for this how much liter of trunk space that this car has itself. So yeah, quite roomy and spacious itself. Unfortunately, it has the same thing which I think the 9 and 10 generation Altis has. I can't remember the 12 has it or not, but it doesn't have the pull down lever where you can put the seat down and you can access it through the trunk space. Probably have to do it manually yourself through the doors itself, which is right here. If I locate it, I managed to find the button for the folding rear seat itself. So to fold down the rear seat in the back itself, so basically just need to press on this button right here at the top. So basically in the center, between the center seat itself. So yeah, it's one on the right will be right here, and on the left will be right there itself. So yeah, right. So yeah, so basically this is how the trunk space of the 11th gen Altis looks like itself. Now let me proceed towards the rear of the car before I show you guys the front of the car as well. So yeah, close it back. To close the trunk down, it's very simple. Just need to just close it down just like that, and the trunk will be closed. So yeah, now let me just show you guys the trunk space of the 11th gen Altis right now. So let's dive straight to that. Alright then, so now let's just dive straight into the rear of the 11th gen Altis itself. So getting in isn't a big problem because the doors open quite wide, which is a good thing. So right now this is the rear of the Altis, 11th gen Altis. So basically right now this is not my driving position wise. I haven't set up it yet to my position, but I think if I'll set it to my position wise, I think I still got a couple of leg room left itself. So yeah, in the back, what do you get? Well, you get a light right here which you could turn on, turn off, or you can leave it in the center when the car doors are open. If not, you can always turn on or turn off manually itself. So yeah, in the back, what do you get? Well, you get your door release handle to get out of the car, your window switches, and a decent amount of storage here to put your drink if you want to, or put some of the other miscellaneous stuff right here itself. Moving on, you got some rear pocket seating if you want to put stuff right in the back. Same for the passenger side as well, if you want to put the stuff, as well as on the other side as well, which you got the same thing as the right side. Moving on, you got this very nice center armrest right here if you want to rest some arm on. If not, you could actually technically fold it back up to fit 3% in the rear. But you got another alternative cup holder if you want to. But I don't think anyone will use it because I think this car usually carries 5 people the max. I doubt anyone would fold down this rear seat the most itself. So I mean often so yeah. So let's just move back out. Oh yeah. So yeah, that is basically that. Next up, I think if I were to, going back on the topic of headroom wise, I think if I were to adjust it to my position wise, I probably could have about 1.5 length of legroom wise. Headroom wise is also not too bad, but almost hitting the roof itself so yeah, not the best itself for headroom wise. Let me see how does it feel like to see in the center. Center wise, not too bad either because the transmission tunnel is not that high, which is a good thing. So carrying 3 full-grown size adult here won't be in any issue at all. So yeah. Let me see how it feel like in third row itself. Third row, I'm like almost, I think I left with about 4 fingers before I touch the roof of the car. I think if I'm any taller itself, I would definitely hit the roof of the car already. So yeah, so I think so that's basically it for the rear itself. You don't really get anything else in the rear itself other than your window switches, your door release handle, and some stuff to put your things in the door card itself. So yeah, so let me just show you guys. This is how the dashboard of the 11 Gen Altis look like. Very different from the 10, 9, and also obviously the 12, because I think Toyota want to do it, make it different from every generation so that it stands out in the market itself. So yeah, so this is how the 11 Gen Altis in dashboard look like. Now let me just show you guys the driver's seat itself. So let's dive straight to that. Alright then, so right now I'm in the front, the driver's seat of the 11 Gen Toyota Altis. So basically this is how it looks like. Now let me just show you guys some of the storage option that this car has itself. So one of the storage options right here you get is a very nice glove box right here to put your stuff, and it also has the owner manual, which I think came from when it's new itself, so that's a good thing. So yeah, moving on, you got smaller cup holder right here if you want to put your stuff. Sorry, a smaller storage space if you want to put your stuff right here itself. You also got this very nice 12-volt socket outlet right here, as well as you got 2 cup holder right here to put your drinks if you want to, as well as the third one I would say is probably a small hidden compartment itself. So basically this, if you want, you can put your stuff right down below here itself, which is quite deep itself. So let me just demonstrate to you how deep is that. So basically this is a 1 liter water bottle. You could almost technically put it in this storage shop compartment right here itself. Probably I think a 500 ml one would yeah, a 500 ml one would do its thing. So yeah, no, almost would do its thing. So yeah, basically that is the option, the storage part for this car itself. Now let me just show you guys some of the other things you get in this car. Well, you got your handbrake right here. So this is your typical handbrake itself, which is very simple to use. You got your gear selector right here with all the select gears itself if you want to shift the car to the respective gear. Oh yeah, and if anyone wondering how the reversing camera on the 11 Gen Altis look like, this is basically how it looks like. Not too bad. Quality is still there, but you're able to see the reversing camera, the screen on the basically you're able to see what is the pixel display is quite good on the. It's good for this generation or this at the period of time so yeah, not too bad. And also got reversing sensors as well. So yeah, should be fog light. I'm not too sure what this does, but I probably will figure out that later on. You got your AC controls right here itself. This is basically turn on the AC to recirculate the air. This is your fan speed control. This is the directional control of the fan itself, and this is the front and rear defrost for the windscreen itself. So yeah, and you got your I think this is to adjust the temperature itself, and this to turn off fan and auto climate itself in this car itself. So yeah, moving on, you got your headlight switch right here, which is very conveniently located near to the steering wheel of the car itself. So in case of emergency, you can just quickly press on that itself. you got a Toyota infotainment screen right here itself. So basically I think this is the one that comes from the factory itself, not the one that usually been taken out by car sharing firm and put in the like cheap aftermarket one, which is not really the best looking itself. Moving on, you got your air vents right here itself, and this right here you can adjust the clock on the car itself, but I doubt many people do that nowadays. Mostly refer to their mobile phone or watches itself. So yeah. Okay, then now let's move on to the next part, which is you got your steering wheel controls or the driver control right here itself. So basically you got your wipers on your left side. You got your wiper control switch right here. So basically this is to activate the wipers in the front. So basically to activate it, just need to pull all the way down to activate the wipers itself, or to activate the wipers as well is its speed itself. So yeah, all the way up to stop it, and one up for just one side of the wipers itself. And on the right hand side, you got your indicators and your light switch itself. So indicators just down all the way up, and to pull back is to flash your high beam itself. So you have to pull back, it will activate the high beam right here itself. So yeah, and this switch right here to adjust your headlight itself. So basically all the way up to activate light itself, all the way down to close it itself. And probably I'll just leave it auto when the car is in the dark place. It will just automatically activate the headlight itself. So yeah. Last but not least, you got some of the controls on the steering wheel itself. So in the center, you got your horn. Right here on the left, you got your volume adjustment and your radio frequency adjusting on the infotainment itself. And right here, you got mode adjusting. I think this jump between Bluetooth and radio itself. And if you want to mute the infotainment itself, just need to hold on this and it will mute it itself. So yeah, this I think is to adjust the small screen right here, which I'll show you guys later when the car is on. So yeah, basically I think that's all the features on the driver zone. Now let me just show you guys some of the switches right here itself. Oh, I can't see, my bad. So basically these are the last few switches right here itself. You got the mirror control switches right here itself. So basically to adjust the mirror on the left or right hand side, just need to press on right, and you can adjust the glass right here itself by using these control switches right here itself. So very simple and easy to understand. Last but not least, you've got some more switches right here to adjust I think this to adjust the angle of the headlight itself, which to this day I did not figure out what does this do at all itself. So yeah. Last few switches on the button itself, you got a very nice hidden storage compartment right here itself. You also got a hood release thing right at the bottom itself. So yeah. And speaking of the trunk and the fuel door, basically trunk and fuel door is right here itself. So basically the fuel door is the one here, and this is your trunk release itself from the driver zone itself. So yeah. Alright then, last few switches, you got your window control switches right here itself. This to unlock the car, this to prevent people from rolling down the windows, and that's probably it for all the buttons on this car watch itself. So to adjust the seat and the steering wheel itself, very simple. For the seat itself, for steering wheel itself, just this lever right here itself. So basically, if you are wondering where is it, just slide your hand along the steering column itself, and you'll be able to locate the adjusting tool, the adjuster for the steering wheel itself. For the seat itself, just need to pull on this lever right down below here. So basically, there's this lever right down below the steering column itself, where you can adjust the how far or how back you want the seat to be, and to adjust the height and the angle of the seat, just this lever on the side right here itself. So basically just need to wrap your hand along the side, and you'll be able to locate those two other levers itself. So yeah, that's probably it all for the controls for the seat. Last few switches on the car itself, you got your sun visors right here, which is very nice with the mirror. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the light itself, so if you want to have the light, probably just need to manually on it by pressing on the lights on either side itself. So yeah, same for the same side for the sun visor itself. Got the very nice vanity mirror itself. So yeah, that's probably it for this car itself. So yeah, you also get grab handles on nearly all four sides of the car itself. Unfortunately, the driver's side do not get it itself, which is the downside. But other than that is almost probably it for this car itself. Now it's time to turn on the car itself. So basically to turn on the car itself, just very simple, just select your key to the ignition, one switch to activate the power itself, another switch to turn on the car itself. So yeah, so now the car is fully turned on. You got this very nice welcome messages right here itself. So picking on this display button, if you are to flash on that, press on that, you can see it just basically just cycle through all the information that you want to know about the car itself. So yeah, that is probably it for this car by itself. So yeah, but other than that, that is I had to say for this video itself. If you guys enjoyed the video itself, do click the subscribe button down right below to see more videos like this, or click the subscribe and click to see my 2 other videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video.